Who remembers this? Because I don't. Because now we have this, and this, and this, and this. Let's talk about them. I don't think you guys realize how freaking excited I am now that we have fully painted Thomas Wood engines. Especially Rosie, because... Oh, sorry, Harvey, sorry. I mean, we were all super hyped about Rosie's new paint job. Well, I don't know if everybody was, but I certainly was. When I saw it in Thomas Wood, I was like, oh, that does not look good. Weird noises coming from upstairs again. But that's normal in these kind of videos. But now it's fully painted and it looks excellent. So let's take a look at the packaging quick before we jump into this. Oh, we'll get to that later. So basically, I'm gonna give just a little synopsis of my day. So I was doing some post-Christmas shopping and I went to Target and Barnes & Noble. I picked up these guys at Barnes & Noble and I picked up those guys at Target. And I have a little story about Thomas and I'll tell it in a little bit. So yeah, let's see. So the packaging for Thomas Wood is exactly the same except for one. I'm gonna just lay Harvey down because I'm gonna keep knocking him over. The packaging is the same except for this. We now have the fully painted engine, which I like. Has the same description. You can pause the video and read it. But yeah, let's crack Rosie open. I'm very, very excited for this. Like, oh, I'm gonna get a thumbnail quick. I totally forgot about that. Give me a second. Now we can open Rosie. Calm down, Turbo 711. You gotta always get that thumbnail picture. Unless you want the opened engines, which, I mean, it would be cool, but I don't really want it. Okay, this is the moment of truth. If this does not impress me, I'm going to be very upset. But from what I am seeing in the packaging right now, I'm liking it. Hoo hoo hoo. Alright, we'll talk about this if I want to later, but yeah. Wow. Look at that. Good face. Fully painted. Wow, no scuffs or scratches on this side. Sorry if I get too close to the microphone. I do apologize. I'm actually using a new microphone now. And hopefully it doesn't sound too loud. I realized in my old videos before I got the microphone, it was very quiet. So I got this microphone. Hopefully it's not too loud. But yeah, it's got a nice glossy finish. Whatever's making that sound is really bothering me. I don't know what it is. But it's got like a nice... It's got a decently glossy finish like the early Mattel wooden railway items. I have Duck here for a video I'm working on, but it has a nice glossy finish. But then this is kind of rough, but it has a good glossy finish because it's now painted instead of heat decals, which... Where did it go? I just lost the Thomas... Oh, here it is. Whoa, I almost lost this Thomas Wood Thomas. But yeah, it's got kind of a rough feel, because this is applied with heat. This is with paint now, because it's fully painted. So yeah. The only thing I don't like about this is the... I was going to say funnels. The domes are not visible. I can live without that, though. She does not have a lamp. That's what bothers me the most about this. You see, in the promo, she has a lamp right above her face. We know this can be done in Thomas Wood Railway or Thomas Wood. Here, let me show you. Whoops, I almost fell. Characters like Victor have a light. Porter has a light. And Charlie has a light. We know this can be done. I just don't know why they didn't do it. But also the buffers are not black. I can totally live with that though. I can paint that in myself. And the bottom, well, I do love that it's black. I mean, you can barely see it. Like, why can't they just make them white like this? No, it has to be like the wood color. What? Oh well. So yeah, Rosie, awesome. Give this a 9 out of 10 for sure. Great model. Can't wait to use it in an upcoming episode. Love this model so much. Let's get that out of the way. And Harvey time. Now, I did not get the original Wind Railway Harvey, basically because I thought it was really weird. Harvey's face is very inaccurate and ugly. I like this Harvey's face just fine. Sorry, I just got really close to the microphone there. But yeah, the one thing I don't like about this is the magnet here. But who knows? I mean, I don't even think Harvey could see with it. I don't know. Here's the back. Well, yeah. When I went to Barnes & Noble, they had almost all of the first wave of this new Thomas Wood. They had Nia, which I was tempted to get. They had Percy, Thomas, Birdie, Winston, James, Emily. I didn't see Gordon, but I probably just wasn't looking. They had that new Cranky thing, where Cranky was fully painted with Bulstrode. Oh, this is kind of weird packaging. Sorry for moving the camera. Yeah, they had almost all of the first wave. I don't remember what the first wave was, but oh boy, look at that. I always check on the side that's not in the packaging to see if they have any chips. Sorry, this track is really bothering me. I have just track on the side of me. Oh, I was using this, by the way, to support Shane up for the thumbnail. So, yeah, here's Harvey. He looks awesome. Him and Rosie have kind of the same color. Harvey's, that looks kind of weird. Let's see. Oh, it turns a whole 360 degrees, so that's good. Oh, that's cool. It actually is very stiff and nice. You see, this is what the Thomas O'Noe skiff should have been like. Oh, that looks actually really good. The Thomas O'Noe skiff, when you literally hit it or Oliver, you just hit it and it spins. This is really stiff, and you gotta put some effort into it. Like, you can have any position and it won't move. Like, here, it's stiff. Here, it like kind of locks into place, but you can have it in any position. But yeah, this is really good. If you have the crane arm here, Harvey can't really see where he's going because he's got this big magnet in front. Sorry, Harvey might have been out of frame. I do apologize, but he can pick up engines like Rosie. That's the wrong way. My apologies. So he can do that. It's not a very strong connection actually. I think this is the same magnet that Thomas O'Noe Kevin has, but it's a different color. Not gonna show my reflection, but you can probably see the camera. The one thing I don't like about this Harvey is that his cab looks way too small. Like, with Rosie, yeah, it looks okay. Like, a person could probably fit in that, but with Harvey, it looks like a box, honestly. It kind of looks weird. Otherwise, Harvey looks awesome. Thomas Wood Harvey. Like, I'm just gonna say Thomas Wood, and I'm gonna call this Thomas Wood Railway. So, just forgive me. The Thomas Wood Harvey just looked really friggin' ugly. Like with the exposed wood. I'm gonna put a picture of Harvey up on the screen now. This is what he looked like. He looks really ugly. I know. Please forgive me. But then this. Look at that. I'm gonna focus on Harvey. Like, yeah, look at that. It looks amazing compared to the Thomas Wood Harvey. Yeah, Harvey and Rosie are actually kind of the same color, if you think about it. On the camera, they look kind of similar. In real life, it's just a little off, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. So let's go into the adventures. I'm gonna stop the video, and then I'll tell the little story about Thomas there. Let's do it. So I was generally impressed with the Thomas Wood items that I just got. Let's see if the Thomas Adventures items can impress me. Now, I've only had one Adventures item in my whole life, or since 2017, which is just the regular Thomas, as you probably know. But when I went to the store today, I saw this. Actually, it wasn't Target, it was Meijer, because I had to go there for certain reasons that I'm not going to talk about. It wasn't bad or anything, it just my personal life. But anyways, I went to Meijer, I saw this on the pegs, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. I don't know why it's still here, because this is the 2018 packaging, and it shouldn't, don't know why it's here, but as I was leaving the store, they had a huge bin of just these. I'm like, did they not sell this? This is one of the first Adventures items, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Oh, that's creepy. Look at that. We all know Leo Kim Video loves that. You know that. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? So this is so these were only $3. There was a whole bin of these, and they were $3. You know, and this was only what? I was gonna say $5. This was $8, but this is a really good Shane. Even though I'm not a huge fan of the Around the World, I think Shane's really cool. Yeah, let's get this Thomas out. If I could, I would go back to Meijer and pick more of these up, because I have a feeling these are gonna be pretty rare, because if you are living under a rock, you probably don't know that Thomas Adventures got canceled. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, because I'm pretty sure every fan was like very content with Adventures. I know for a fact that I like Adventures. Actually, I was gonna get a Thomas Adventures Bill or Ben, but apparently it wasn't in the cash registers yet. So yeah, I didn't get it, which sucks. But now I have this. And yeah, let's look at this. Oh, I forgot to mention. This has like special packaging kind of. It has this little thing, which I think is really cool. Special edition original Thomas, and then the back. Special edition original Thomas. Journey back to Thomas's beginnings. Before he came to Soda, before we joined the Steam Team, before he became the #1 engine. Original design, and then this creepy face. So, let's take a look at this. Now, one thing that I don't like about this is the boiler stripes. Like, there's only four. Sorry. It doesn't make any sense. Because sorry, I hit the camera. On this, it has 6. And this, it only has 4. Whatever, though. Nice green paint. LBSC, number 70. It's basically this Thomas, but instead of blue, he's green. And he has LBSC in 70. Here's the back. I've actually never tried the coupling system on these, because I've only had one. So let's see how this goes. Okay, it connects pretty good. Okay. So they actually have a very strong connection. You gotta like force it apart for it to break. As you can see, I painted the buffers on this. I'm probably gonna do the same here, because then it will look really cool. But yeah, just the unpainted buffers don't make any sense to me. Because is it really that hard to paint the buffers? Like, take a Sharpie, even the factory, and just color them in? Come on, man. That's my complaint with Thomas Wood. Here, look at this. Look at Harvey. He's got painted buffers. Rosie? Nah. They just give her red. Whatever, though. It doesn't really detract. So, well, focus. There we go. Good face. Good side. Or paint, sorry. Top. Original Thomas on the bottom. Green wheels. That's pretty obvious. Ooh, and you know what would be really cool on this? Have a white outline. Because on the packaging, he has the white outline along his wheels. That would be really cool. I would also say that'd be cool to have the white running plate, but that's too much to ask for Mattel these days, if you know what I mean. So let's scoot that along, and let's take a look at Shane. Now I'm really excited about this because it looks friggin' amazing. Like, look at that. It looks so cool. Like, yeah, I'll admit the tender is a little small. It's just a little bit. But yeah, Shane. Let's talk about Shane. So, Shane was in the Great Race. He was in the Strongest Engine competition. And he was probably one of the most anticipated Great Race characters. But he didn't even say a word. I'll talk about the Avengers packaging in a second, but because there's a couple of differences. But yeah, Shane, is there tape on this? No, there's not. I just couldn't open it. Very good. I thought there was tape on this for a second. I'm gonna kind of hurry this video up. I don't want it to be over 15 minutes. So yeah, I'll just quickly go over this. Difference. The only difference is the Explore and Imagine and the clouds, and the nameplates are kind of different too. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. Oh, I thought the age went a year up, but it's 2 and up for Wooden Railway. I know that. See, right here, 2 and up. Let's look at good old Shane. Already, this feels really cool. Let's take him off this. Sorry, I hit the camera again. Great face. Love that Shane face. It's got a really glossy finish on the paint, like classic Wooden Railway. Classic learning curve finish. That feels so smooth. 520 here. Love that face. It's so good. Oh, a little bit of a chip. If I can get out of the way. I think my shadow has been in the way this whole time. My bad. A little bit of a dent or nick right there, but that doesn't bother me. Is that his cow catcher? It's either a cow catcher or a snowplow. I think it can be both, really, but then again, what do I know? This looks like a sticker right here. I don't think it is. Maybe. Let me look. It might be, actually. I don't know. It just kind of seems like it would be. Nothing on the back. Ingrained, maybe. I don't know. Wheels. He's got 3 wheels here. I remember Shane has, like, so many driving wheels. It looks really cool. Here's this tender. It's just a little box. I don't like this about Adventures. That they have to be so little tenders. And the tender, it's plastic, I think. Yeah, it's plastic. It's hollow plastic, where this is die-cast metal. Well, this is good. SAR, no idea what that stands for. Maybe it was in one of the episodes. I don't know. Yeah, this has no licensing on the bottom. Only the recall. So you don't know who this is even for. Of course, it says Shane under here. Yeah. Oh, I love the face. So, I don't want to couple these on the wrong way. So, let's see. Tender fits really good. So, overall, I was generally very impressed with the engines that I looked at today. Where did Thomas go? Here he is. I was generally impressed with the engines that I looked at today. Good on me for going after Christmas shopping. Because it probably would have taken me months to get these two. And I don't really care about these, but whoops, sorry, Harvey. I like these guys. So, that's really all I have for you guys. I'm actually filming a video right now. I'm looking at this set now, and it includes the washdown. Don't know why I'd say that, but I think it's gonna be a pretty cool video. And then I gotta film an episode with Rosie. That she's not the main character, but she's in the episode. And then I want to get Harvey in an episode too. So maybe I'll do a Gone Fishing remake. If you know that episode from season 17, maybe I'll do that. Maybe, I don't know. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye! Hope the microphone was good.